Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to avoid mutations and side effects using functional programming. If you haven't already figured it out, the issue in the previous challenge was that splice call on the tab close function. Unfortunately, splice changes the original array it is called on, so the second call to it used a modified array and gave unexpected results. So go check out my video where I did the last one because I spoke about that. This is a small example of a much larger pattern. You can call a function on a variable, array, or an object, and the function changes the variable or something in the object. One of the core principles of functional programming is to not change things. Changes lead to bugs. It's easier to prevent bugs knowing that your functions don't change anything, including the function's arguments or any global variable. The previous example didn't have any complicated operations, but the splice method changed the original array and resulted in a bug. Recall that in functional programming, changing or altering things is called mutation, and the outcome is called a side effect. A function ideally should be pure function, meaning that it does not cause any side effects. Let's try to master this discipline and not alter any variables or objects in our code. Fill in the code of the function incrementer so that it returns the value of the global variable fixed value increased by 1. So what we want to do is here we have incrementer function. We want to return the value of the global variable fixed value plus 1. So now, let's say console.log, the new value, and this should be equal 5. So this is 5 here, and then it prints out 4 here. So what does that tell us? The fixed value didn't change, but the new value, which we create by just grabbing the incrementer, prints to 5. If you run the tests, that passes. So yeah, this should be before the last episode, or the last the last one. If we submit this one, that's the way they answer this one. If we go back here, this one is highly dependent. Understand the hazards of using imperative code. Here, I think my code's still here. Splice. Yeah, so they're using splice here, and that's causing the problem. So this isn't the answer, but what this was doing was breaking the global variables. And so here they're just showing that to you again, that the fixed value, you can call the incrementer and create a new value and set that equal to a new value, and that's the way to execute that. So yeah, just return the fixed value plus 1. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you in the next lesson.